Yes, I'm ready to record all on my own accord.
Welcome back to Jazzgrass Gaming. Best game in the world.
Yes.
I gotta go this way.
I got a blankie and a new joint.
Oh, it's gonna be stanky.
Life is good.
At least now you can fart without bothering me. You can just trap the gases.
I mean, I don't know, man. Some of my farts get real pungent.
That's... Honestly, no, I could go on and be like, oh yeah, man, Japan, fuck, man, you really stank it up. But no, there was only one time, and that was not farts. So no, there was nothing to be. Your farts don't stank, man.
How did I stank it up? Oh, I remember. Yeah.
I thought it was clear.
No, I mean, look, man. It's one of those subtle things about that sort of thing where you don't really think about
yeah,
it that way. But yeah, I guess.
Hey, there's a cave over
here. I mean,
here.
that room was pretty well ventilated. So
oh yeah, definitely.
I mean, couldn't have stuck around for long.
No, I could sleep. It didn't keep me up.
It wasn't eye-watering.
It wasn't death punching.
It wasn't fucking my nose is running and my eyes are watering.
It didn't smell like a pickle jar or anything.
If I want that lighter, I'm gonna have to give you a hand job, are you not?
Hello?
Oh man.
Can I?
But yeah,
Can I?
I mean, that was the same thing when like.
What the?
I've
never done.
With the last girl
I've never
I
done
dated.
this.
Oh, wow.
This is new to me, Brian.
Damn.
I've never went through that little
territory.
I guess this is just a flank around. Yeah.
Wow.
Okay.
You just
good. Oh, and there's ammo.
That's
and
really
health.
That's really
and
cool.
a sniper. All right, give me
give
me snipes.
I mean, that reminds me of when with the last girl I dated. When GTA 5 was coming out, right, for the PlayStation 3.
I remember.
Like, that came out right after I brought my girlfriend back home after she stayed at my place for like 2 or 3 days. But yeah, that was like the same day that that I had brought her home. I got GTA 5 from my sister because she bought it for me. And I texted Dennis like, hey man, you want to come over and play this with me? You know, so I pop it in PlayStation 3, and start, doing the thing. Dennis comes over, he walks into the room. First thing he does is open up the window and goes like, holy fuck, it smells like it reeks of sex in here.
It smelled like genitals.
I mean, like, we were 17. You know.
I mean, I don't put it there. I don't put
hormones.
it above you, like, or below you. It's I do the same, man. I do
we
the
were
same.
both just I don't know. You know when you're sometimes you often just do it out of boredom.
Mm-hmm. I know.
You know,
it's like jacking off.
When the weather is shit. Yeah, it's like mutual masturbation.
Woman, are you ready for some mutual masturbation tonight?
Yes, are you ready to arrive?
Let's arrive together.
Oh.
Together as a one.
Affirmative.
Ooh, affirmative.
Affirmative.
See. Stop it.
See. Schmack. Stop it. Fucking Gabriel Iglesias. What a genius. I saw an AMA from him on Reddit the other day.
No.
And
no.
Still as quick-witted as ever. Still making the funny ha-has.
Still making jokes.
Dude's got over 30 VW buses.
30?
Yeah, I'm mad.
Why does he got 30?
Well, he's fucking loaded. I'd do the same.
Yeah, but
I'm fucking jealous.
After the third one, you'd go
envious.
like, do I really need 10 more of this? Like 10 times as much?
Yeah, I mean,
it seems a little.
I imagine they're all like different.
Fucking hell! What? Get off of me!
It's like different variations, I guess.
Guess.
Maybe he's got some with like that are tuned up and like go crazy
maybe
fast.
Maybe he's got
one
Gabriel.
that's like, yeah, like maybe he's got like crazy modified 3Ws that he's collecting. I don't know. All I heard was that he had 3W buses.
I mean, I've seen him on Jay Leno once with like showing off one of his buses. Oh, hey there, Gabriel Iglesias. You got a nice car here. Doesn't really go fast now, does it? I'm like Jay Leno.
Do you got beef with Jay Leno?
No, I love him. He has this great channel, Jay Leno's Garage, where he just shows off old ass cars that he like collects,
That's really cool.
and even like steam cars, like fucking
Yeah, I
legit
think,
steam
didn't
cars.
he like at some point drive like on his channel? Didn't he have like a video where he drove a Brutus? That Banshee.
Like
His
he's-
only
like,
strat
he
is the
wants
hit and
me.
run. Like he hates you.
This
so
is low
much.
BR fucking.
I think he remembers
War
you from a
Thunder.
previous save.
I guess so. I
The
guess
final run this place is
Yes, I know, and it's almost impossible to run through this because you ain't got no vehicles. You got this Banshee coming for you. Then you got the flood over
and you
there,
cannot
over there.
sprint.
Yeah, this is like as fast as it goes. Go on, come on.
And the prom is tomorrow.
Jessica is gonna be so pissed when I'm late because I didn't make the final run. Oh no!
Jessica's gonna be so pissed when she heard that I had to blow up the halo to save the universe and got late as a result.
I got the hot fucking hologram lady.
Oh my god, you saved
Yes!
the universe, but got late for prom? Then what is the point of saving the universe?
Honestly, I do think that's kind of, I get it. I get it. Like, if I knew for a fact I wouldn't get late that night, I might have just been like, you know what? Let's not save the universe.
Just out of spite.
Yep.
Well, you can get late anytime you want.
Yeah, but
It's
I
the
want to get
Netherlands.
late. I want to get late during prom.
Well, you can.
watched too
get
many-
a 50. Jesus Christ.
Well, how old were you when you went to prom? I don't
Most
think...
hookers are very lenient. As long as you're above the age of like 16, which you should be if you're going to prom. In most cases. I mean, there are those kids
Weirdos.
that skip like a grade or something. I remember Hamster skipped a grade. I think it was like 15 when he graduated.
Yeah. Explode your buddy, boy. Thank you.
And I'm a dumbass, so I had to redo a year. I had to redo my second grade.
Jeez. I did that as well.
I don't know how that translates to English. Like second grade in the Netherlands is just like second year, because it's like, I mean I was like fucking, I was 5 or 6. No, I started elementary school at 5, I think.
Yeah, that's like
And
4 or
then
5 is the age to
right?
start.
I think I started at 5, and then yeah, and then the second grade I had to redo the year. And I don't remember what the reason was, but I think it was a really dumb
Whoa.
reason. I remember my parents being, I remember my parents telling me that they were very mad when they heard that they were gonna make me, redo
Do
a
over
year.
a year. Yeah.
Over like a really benign reason. And the weird thing is, like, I mean, I was going to a Catholic school, and for some reason they were so mean.
Yeah, they're very
All
judgy.
the teachers were mean, because I have problems with my I still have some problems with my motor skill, right? I'm not, it took me 20 minutes to roll this.
For comparison, come on.
So writing isn't that easy for me either, right? And my teachers would always be complaining like, oh, but you wrote perfectly fine last year. No, I didn't. I
Wait.
know for a fact that I didn't. Because I've been doing this writing practice thing, extracurricular, since that year. So I know for a fact that I didn't write well back then.
Yeah, that's... Just in general, like grade school is pretty bad over here.
Oh man, no, I mean just Catholic grade school is just the worst. Because all the other schools I've been to were perfectly fine. Except for the last one, which was just a hot mess. But that's just because their whole fucking system was a mess. Like everything about that school was
Also,
weird.
Like now with the
dumb.
corona, like remember like the last test you had to
Inefficient.
take before you go to high school?
Mm-hmm.
Like that basically like
Determines your
if
entire life.
you have a future or not.
Yeah.
So because of corona, they couldn't do that, and now a bunch of the recommendations are like way lower than they should have been. So like a lot of
Oh,
kids are
yeah.
getting fucked over hard.
I mean, my recommendation was really low due to, because at the time I was under an extreme amount of like stress
Yep.
from like my home life and from being, you know, bullied at that school. Like I never had a problem with bullying until that last in my first 3 elementary schools, but then at my 4th I got like they hated my guts, and I don't know why. I wasn't even, I was a weirdo, sure, but I wasn't that much of a weirdo in comparison to like other kids in the
It's
class.
just like, oh hey,
was just a
you
dude.
came here later. So
Yeah, that
fuck
was the
you.
whole
Like you're
thing,
not
like-
part of the inside joke.
Yeah.
Lol. Now you're the
So-
inside joke.
It's just like, it was weird. But yeah, so I was on a lot of mental stress, and that caused my performance at school to just
Hello?
fucking plummet, right? And because of that, and because that all happened in like my very last year before high school, my recommendation was shite. And you know, you can't get into a better school without a good recommendation. Like it just, oh man, that was like, I remember that being a real
wait,
bummer.
there's the banshee.
That was a right old bummer.
Get in! Get in! Get in! Get out of here! Get out of here! Get out of here! Don't get hit by the fucking mortars. Go at the speed of nothing. You'd think that with all this alien technology that they'd figure out a thing that goes a little faster than this. And I feel like there used to be a boost, but I don't. There's no boost. Oh, did that boost? No. What the heckins?
But yeah, moral of the story: coronavirus ruined a whole bunch of kids' futures.
Oh yeah, like man, in 10 years
mean-
we're gonna pay the price. Gonna be great. Gonna be great. Gonna be great. Hell, die. Be gone, thought. Thank you.
I mean, that must be really sad for some of those
Mate,
children.
like some of those must have been like working really fucking hard for it and everything, and now it's
Yeah.
just like, lol, get fucked.
Yeah, I mean that's such a like total dick move, man.
So it's like, why not just, you know, like you can figure out if a kid is smart or not, like without the fucking CETO test. Let's be honest, like without the final test, like
usually
the
if you
SATs.
talk to them, you can like figure out.
Exactly.
But then again, like how clever they are doesn't really matter as opposed to how well
They're at
ability is
schooling.
how well
Yeah.
they perform at school. That's the thing. That's the main thing. Like, are they able to keep up with large amounts of homework or projects, stuff like that? Like that's very important to
Because
keep
that's
in
the whole
mind.
problem with our education system, eh?
Because when you get into like the higher levels of education, it becomes a lot more intense naturally.
Any weapons
So
that
in
I
that
can
case,
get?
in that way, it does make
Nope.
sense. But yeah, I mean, still, it's really sucky to be pushed into a lower level of education
On a
when
whim.
you know.
No, that'll take too long.
You have a better idea?
There's a teleportation grid that runs throughout Halo. That's how the monitor moves about so quickly. I learned how to tap into the grid when I was in the control center. Unfortunately, each jump requires a rather consequential expenditure of energy.
Something tells me you don't like this.
But I'm pretty sure I can hold it from your suit without permanently damaging your shields. Needless to say, I think we should only try this once.
Do it.
Where we go?
Ah! We're getting near the fucking Pillar of Autumn. And
Whoa.
she teleported us with the Forerunner
Absolute chaos.
technology on a whim.
I've been able to piece
That's
together
crazy!
Like, we could have been molecular putty by now.
Wow!
we're too late.
It's the big assault.
The flood overwhelmed this cruiser and disabled it. The Covenant are
Oh,
terrified
man.
to repair the ship
Large-scale
using the system
battles.
of Halo. They've sent in a strike team to neutralize
I
the flood
can't
and
wait
prepare
to
the
see
ships
what
to keep
happens
the target.
next. And if you're just as excited as I am to watch what happens after
There's some interference
These-
situation,
in this reactor. I'll bring us in as
then
close as I can.
watch the next episode of
Jazzgrass
Grass
bonk.
Up Your Ass
Oh, I see.
Gaming. Bye.
Bye.